Hello YouTube, DrakeyC here. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Dissidia Duodecim Final Fantasy. And now it is time for the chapter of one of my favorite protagonists, and favorite male protagonist, Zidane. Also my main in Dissidia. He mained him in the original Dissidia. He's one of my mains in Dissidia Duodecim. Well, my main really. And that's because Zadone's just awesome. He is, in my opinion, he is very powerful, he's very quick, very nimble. His main problem is his lack of bravery game, but no, it's not a problem really. Because he has so many HP links and quick HP attacks, he doesn't even need brave damage, he's just gonna chop off your HP. And I'm gonna buy him more accessory slots, because we will be using him in Confessions of the Creator. Don't know if I want to go all in on him yet. No, that was 4. I may as well, like, I got so much KP. I can easily buy Rosetta Stones, and again, it's Zadon, I will be getting usage out of him. So, let's suit him up. Give him the Dragonfly Orb. Yeah, because I use summons for the final blow usually. Okay, there we go. And get my two best friends in the game on him. Behemoth and Ifrit. Bahamut's also good, but not using him yet. And 100 AP to master at least one, okay. So that's something we gotta work towards. Have to keep an eye on those AP chances. Because, again, Zadone's HP links are critical to getting primary usage out of him. Well, like getting good usage out of him. Well, yeah, their story has yet to be told. I just selected the chapter. Thank you. There's that like weird blur filter. I don't know why.
Hey, Bartz,
maybe it's a PSP thing. I don't know.
A race? Yeah. Whoever finds his crystal first wins. What do you think? So it's a treasure.
I don't know where they had the idea to pair Bots and Zedon up as friends, but they really work. They're just two laid-back, casual guys.
And steal victory.
They're just so fun together. And then Yad and Squall as the third wheel straight man, and it's so much fun.
The treasure?
And this makes me laugh, cause
go go go. Is that supposed to be me?
if you cut the music there, that's why it was quiet. If you cut the music there, it starts playing Terra's theme. And the reason it does that is because the data install feature on the original Dissidia was a Final Fantasy V music. I can't recall the exact track, but it was a Final Fantasy V theme. And it was the same music that they played in that cutscene. Well, for Dissidia Duodecim, the data install music is from Final Fantasy VI. And I guess they just like control, copy, paste the music file name with the same name. And it also changed in this scene too, so that's why it randomly starts to play Final Fantasy VI music. Because they replaced the music and it replaced it in both instances. Oops. I don't know, Zadon, I mean, you're like one of the best characters in the game. Why are you uneasy? Zadon, I thought you only checked out women. I mean, if you go both ways, that's fine, I'm just a little surprised. And yes, I do consider Zedon one of the best characters in the game. Why not? If you're too slow, it's your own fault. Oh yeah, eat straight. Oh, with a KP plus. Thank you, game. You make it so easy for me to decide. Idle Sky Pirate. Zedon, show Vaughn what a real thief can do. Well, we can't yet. We have to level you up, master your attacks, and then you become so awesome. But yeah, Zadon's just so fast with his HP links. Okay, I'm gonna restart that because Vaughn has that shielding attack and he's gonna be a dick, because of course he is. It's Vaughn. Okay, okay, that doesn't stun him very long, so yeah, Zidon's bravery game is gonna hurt him a bit at first, but I'll adjust, and if these storylines have taught me anything, then he'll learn new attacks to give him more options quickly. Come on. There you go.
What's the matter? Not feeling it?
'Cause I felt it. Ah ha ha. Yeah, Zedon's just one of my favorite characters overall in this series because he is so laid back, so fun, but he does have character depth. He has real character growth. He has a good backstory and a good personality. So it makes him interesting and complex without just making him mopey like some characters are. Not naming names, we all know who they are. You know, like, especially after really, like, considering it was after Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VIII, Zedon almost feels like he's making up for Cloud, and especially Squall. Cloud wasn't that mopey in Final Fantasy VII, really not at all. But Squall definitely was, and Zedon feels like a direct response to Squall, because he has a lot of the same issues, really, but he reacts to them in very different ways. He's got like similar abandonment issues, trouble opening up to people, but where Squall is emotionally stunted by these problems, Zedon overcompensates. He wants to be everybody's friend. He wants to be the guy people can rely on. He's not gonna let anyone lose anyone. And it just makes him, again, he's complex, but and layered, but he's still entertaining and fun to be around.
What's the matter? Not feeling it?
And who's the last one? Bot's mannequin, how appropriate. Wondering, oh, there's the brave gimmick. When your brave is its base value or higher, they get a huge boost to damage. That could be a little nasty. But then again, if I let him get into brave attack, I'm doing it wrong. Goodbye. I remember the other day I was just looking at those old polls I had for like the direction to take the channel, the polls I had at the end of 2020, and a couple votes said like, offer more gameplay advice. The problem with Dissidia is that there's not a lot of gameplay advice to offer, at least in the story, because it is a fighting game, so it's kind of like and Dissidia system in particular, two characters can play completely different from each other, and even the same character in the hands of two different characters can play completely different. Attack, where is it? That downward attack, yes, thank you. That's the one I thought I had equipped before. Okay, start mastering that. Like, the same character in the hands of two different players can play completely differently. Like, you could probably get 10 players, all controlling the same character, all fight different ways for them, all use, like, different equipment setups and move lists for them. So it is hard to offer gameplay advice sometimes, and the other problem with that is the AI is just so stupid, I don't really have to offer much advice, you know? Like, someone who has never played Dissidia could probably pick it up, and once they get the hang of the battle mechanics, could probably finish the story mode no problem, at least up until Confession to the Creator. And like I said, you know, they give you, like, you know which summons are ridiculously overpowered, like Ifrit and Behemoth and Bahamut and later Poo Poo. And summons take a lot of the difficulty out of the game because they're just totally broken. There's a... You watching me? Oh, he's coming at me. Okay, no. I know he's gonna use Round Edge. Okay, so... Zidon's field attack actually has some range. Cool, okay. I know Garland uses Round Edge, and that's a tricky one to avoid because he moves when he uses that one.
So, shall we get started?
But Zadon moves too when using his, so that's not going to be a problem. And he moves quickly, so we're not going to spend 5 minutes watching me plod back and forth across the world map looking for treasure chests and orbs of the dead and visiting Moogle shops. Zadon is quick. That's why he's probably going to be team leader for Confessions of the Creator. So that rock to get together, that island is over there. Instead of over here, when over here is way closer to the island. I don't know why they designed it that way. Whatever. I will remember to get it. Back around, and now we're going this way. And again, this is the area that Squall's storyline started in, because he went kind of back towards the Sanctuary area, the south, and these guys just head straight for the Lands of Chaos. Which I don't fully understand, admittedly. Like, wouldn't Squall be the one heading into the Land of Chaos? Because, you know, he's the lone wolf who's gonna go kill everyone on his own, and these two are goofing off, head to the south, not really caring. Like, it's not unfitting that they would go to Lands of Chaos too, because again, they're just goofing off looking for treasure. But yeah. It seems to me they should flip that dynamic. It also especially makes sense when a part of Squall's storyline overlaps with the Warrior of Light's storyline, and the Warrior of Light explicitly is on his way to the Lands of Chaos, so... Okay, Garland's over there. Go for it. Oh. Oh! I didn't expect him to recover that quick. Garland and his Round Edges.
So, shall we get started?
Really gonna get to hate them in Confessions of the Creator, because remember there's a lot of Garland mannequins. There we go. So that's it. So here's some gameplay advice. Hit the opponent with a bravery attack. You'll probably only need one to break them. Activate Ifrit or Bahamut, which will probably give you enough bravery to kill them in one hit. And then land that hit, because the computer will probably just stand there and let you do it. And don't worry if you're not in range, they're liable to just dodge or move into range for you. That's how you play Dissidia Duodecim. That's how pro gamers play the game. You know, it's a very complicated, difficult to execute strategy, but you practice enough, you'll get sick of it. I'm kidding, but yeah, the gameplay does sometimes get repetitive because the AI is just so stupid. I'm gonna get rid of the EX charge because to make up for his awesome normal game, Zidon's EX mode is not that great. Oh, no, I want to talk to bots. I'm talking to bots. Hey bots, how you doing? Hello. Oh, did they see someone that they know? Oh. Okay, they're just musing, I guess, maybe like... Is there one in the previous gateway of one of the Duodecim or... As far as you know, they haven't met. There's actually an official quest that I think is I like, is they have bots traveling with Laguna and Jekt And Bots challenges Laguna to a fight because he wants to learn how to mimic Laguna. And Laguna's like, sure, and it's one of the few official quests where your equipment is set, because you are set to Bots, and the only moves Bots has equipped are the moves that include parts of the Warriors of Chaos and the O12 cycle. He doesn't have any attacks incorporating parts of Titus or Cloud's moveset. And the only HP attack Laguna has equipped in that fight is Ragnarok Blade. But then after the fight, Bots challenges Jek, because I want to learn how to mimic Jek too, and Jek is like, nah, you couldn't handle mine, we'll do it some other time. This is a scene that was interesting to adapt in Duodecim 2. Because they rewrote Kuja's storyline, but this scene mostly works like intact. They didn't really have to change the text much, because Kuja still has fake memories. So he still has something to be insecure about and prove himself. That said though, I don't like how they handled it. Like, I understand they couldn't redo the voiced cutscene with Kuja. Okay. But like, I understand they couldn't redo the voiced cutscene with Kuja in the final storyline, but they could have redone some text scenes with him, you know? Oh yes, yes, we're getting near the Lands of Chaos, so we're gonna have to watch Red Emblems now. Bots isn't good at thinking. Minus. They want me to be at level 3 for this? Jeez, these bonus lines. Well, we have been to the FF11 arena several times. Ponderings. It says to use a multi-chain here to get forward. Okay. My walkthrough is recommending me to use a multi-chain from E3, which is this space. I don't know how I expected players to get there. I don't think I bleh. Words are hard. I don't think I wrote that part very well. Initial Brave 0. Initial Brave Boost. All things considered, you know, like, I'm already at a -3 penalty, and these enemies are not easy to chain. I think I'm just gonna go through it the hard way. Yeah, Initial Brave 0, but it's a normal enemy, so it shouldn't be a problem. And I do see a boss, so I'm gonna want to charge the EX gauge. Ow. Dick. Oh, what was... Hang on, I'm gonna retry it. I just want a better AP chance, cause... Okay, +2, fine. Yeah. I shouldn't have used it for it, but oh well. Yeah, I got a good E-charge on the EX gauge. I got the 2 cyan drops too, so I start with a boost too.
What's the matter? Not feeling it?
I also remember when English footage first came out, people didn't really like Zidane and Kuja's voice actors. And again, Kuja, you know, he had to grow on me. I've talked about him a lot, but people are like, I don't like Zidane's English voice. I'm like, sounds fine, sounds good, and he does. Zidane's English voice actor is great, and even in the original Dissidia, I thought he was pretty good. You know, he turned in a good performance for the character, and it was fitting for the character. But some people didn't like it. Different strokes for different folks. No summon this time. Because, like, again, the computer's stupid enough to just let you walk up to them and kill them, and they won't try to dodge. They'll just walk away from you. Please don't! I do want what's in that chest. Did I get the chest in the first? I don't remember if I opened them or not. I may have avoided them. If I did, if you were wondering what's in them, according to my walkthrough, it's a Destruction Incense, which is the breakable attack boosting item, and 1500 gil. So, nothing critical. No clue what's in this chest, but... Oh! Oh! The computer's gotten smart. But yeah, like, honestly... I've talked in the past, I've talked to other people about what I do for if they remastered or remade Dissidia Duodecim. I think summons just have to go. Summons just have to be removed from the game. Or at least heavily nerfed and not allowed in competitive play. Because summons just so break the game. Oh, Alexander, Bahamut, Behemoth, there's so many summons that increase your brave to astronomical levels. It's ridiculous. I don't remember if I talked to bots yet. Oh, yeah, I did. My bad. I didn't notice that. The aura kind of vanishes once I move the tile itself off screen. Eh. Neat. And I know the new attack, Vortex. Vertical... Oh, that's the upwards attack. I don't really like that too much, but I will equip it well, actually, no, I won't equip it over the projectile attack, because I might find a use for Scoop Out at some point. But yeah, the problem is Zadon usually wants to be above his opponent. He doesn't want to be below them, because he wants the aerial superiority. So an upwards rising attack, Plus he also has other better superior aerial attacks, so you know, no.
Hey, wait!
He's got swift attack, the diving attack, the forward spinning attack. He's got 2 projectile attacks.
Hey! How perfectly poetic. The mouse scampers off, but the monkey just keeps hanging around. Huh? Well, whatever.
Where did you come from? Did you just walk out of the wall?
Hey!
Oh, okay, he walked like from behind the corner.
What did you do with Bart's? What's wrong with you, you noisy baboon? Too stupid to even get caught in a trap? Tell me where Bart's is, or I'll force it out of you!
The Japanese line was more like, I'll beat the answer out of you, which, yeah, that should have been what they went with, but, yeah, don't screw around with Zidon's friends. It's a good way to get an ass kicking.
Oh, I'm not in the mood. Don't get cheeky with me!
And of course Zidon's EX mode is his trance. I said his EX mode isn't that good, and that's because its effect is that Zidon can jump more. And normally after dodging, a character loses the ability to jump, but Zidon's dodges actually recharge his jumps, so to speak. And you know, it's just not that good of an effect. You know, like, yay, he can jump more. There's an ability for that, and you can dodge in the air indefinitely. Come on, Kefka, be cooperative. Thank you, that's better. Zidane just looking over his shoulder. Okay, I wasn't expecting that, but works for me. Evidently, I mean, he just dodged into the fireballs there.
Just give it up already. I want to know where Bart
Apparently,
is.
like, I'm just like looking at my walkthrough again. I mentioned, oh, Kefka, you have such a good laugh.
The mouse is smack
dab in the middle of enemy territory.
For some reason that became a meme, and I don't know why. Like, it's a, you know, camera zoom and Kefka's funny, but I don't know why that line in particular became a meme or popular. At least it was back in the day. But anyway, yeah, Zedon's apparently, according to my walkthrough, Zedon also gains invincibility while jumping in his EX mode. And, okay, you're invincible while jumping. I prefer to just dodge attacks myself, you know. Yeah. An inspirational chat. I told him he was trash and worth nothing. I'm trying to inspire him. That's what I do. I'm a people person, Garland. Oh, blind. Yeah, pretty much. Really gotta know whom to talk to. I mean, you are helping. Note to self also, rewrite that walkthrough part so I don't advise players to use a multi-chain at a spot they can't reach. 3. I did my walkthroughs as playing through the game, so I don't know why I recommended that. Wait, we're going all the way back down there? The teleport stone all the way on the southern island? Yeah, why not just keep going the other way? This makes no sense. Keep yourself alive, bots. Don't go dying on us. It's very important that you not die. Dying would be bad. Oh, is that the Robo? I think that's the Robo Moogle again. Words are hard, you know. I'm trying to say things, and saying things is very challenging sometimes. You know, you have to string consonants and syllables together. You have to recognize the meaning that they've been ascribed to by people who created the language. It's a challenge. Speaking of challenging, getting this Moogle into position to talk to the Robo Moogle. Hello, Robo Moogle. Still nothing I want here. I don't like defensive effects as a rule generally, because again, if you're letting yourself get hit by the enemy, you're doing it wrong. Prefer offensive effects, but a little bit like no. No. Cloud can equip lances but not axes. That makes total sense. Great sword. Nah. I'm fine with the sword and dagger, what we got. May as well buy them. I have the KP to spare. I won't worry about those just yet. Again, I don't want the summons. I will take some of these though. I have a multi-chain. No, actually, I want more multi-chains, so I will buy one for the road and toss out that jump chain. And might as well break the orb, because I'm sure whatever I get I'm just gonna throw away anyway, but hey. Straight chain, yeah, throwing you away. Okay. South Lufenia Gateway. Why does this place seem important somehow? Probably nothing. Oh, I also just remembered I have to change Zidon's equipment setup because I am above level 9 now. Well, too bad, we're gonna do it anyway. And there's Zidon's character complex coming up. He blames himself, even though it was not his fault, really. Screw you, bonus line. Yeah. There we go. But now, empty assist gauge. And... not necessarily, because there might be time. But I got this, yeah, there we go. But I want to take that off. So. Okay, I'll change that. Okay, that's looking good. Now... I multi-chain here. Oh, I miss out on one of them. I'm actually thinking, if I do it here, I get 4. That's 4 times 4, that's 16. Or if I do it here with +1, that's... yeah, because I chain 2 of them, that would be 9 plus 3 plus 12. So it's not worth it using the multi-chain. Especially, well, multi... You know what? I think I'm overthinking things. Is there a place where I can get all 5? No. Okay. It is. My walk through saying I get 18 KP. That doesn't sound right. Oh, whatever. No. I'm over leveled anyway. Let's just kill these 2 and get to the boss. I'm overthinking things. Just like by my nature, I want to chain as many enemies as I can in the best spot I can, you know. That's just how I am. And hang on to the multi-chains. Whoa! There we go. That made me a little nervous there. He like went right over my head. Squall, you're kind of being a dick. Let's get back in the air and let me hit you this time. Thank you, that's better. Why do they have to make it difficult? You know they're gonna lose. They know they're gonna lose. I know they're gonna lose. Just die and give me my experience. Thank you. And 5 AP. Don't mind if I do. I don't know why I felt the need to check the 8 KP chance, because odds are I'm gonna be hitting for well over 1000 HP anyway and killing them in one hit. So, whatever the AP chance is, I'm probably meeting it. Oh, that was an intense fight. Ooh. I thought he had me on the ropes for a second there, but I made it. I stuck the landing. Ooh. Again, there's only so much I can do to make the same repetitive easy fights entertaining. That's one of the reasons I'm honestly not looking forward to Let's Playing Confessions of the Creator, because I am gonna have to edit stuff out, because there's gonna be so much boredom there.
I know that I'm not alone. That's why I can fight by myself.
I know I'm not alone. That's why I'm alone.
That idiot.
What kind of BS is he talking about? That makes no sense.
We may be apart, but we still fight together.
No, you don't. We've been over this.
Trying to take the spotlight, eh, Squall?
Zidane, why are you here?
What? Do I need a reason to help someone? Why don't you just leave this big lummox to me?
So you challenge me without hesitation. You are quite the cocky one.
Didn't exactly want to fight against a lady.
Oh, don't worry. She's not a lady, Zadon, at all. I mean, look at that dress, you know. Oh, yeah, like, I'll just mention, like, I'm not, like, attacking someone for their appearance. I'll just say that Ultimicia's design is just a bit overdone. Like, in particular, like, she's got the wings that flow into the feathers and the dress and boa, and it's just... It looks like the dress is like a part of her, really. Though maybe that's the intent. Hey, I give the annoyed grunt too, because I was trying to attack you there. There we go. Got the break. There's the wind-up and the pitch. Not gonna kill him, but pretty close. Cool. I didn't know if that would work, but I recovered like a far enough away. I recovered in time to chain those together, like trip them up.
What's the matter?
That's
Not
neat.
feeling it?
Oh, Stellar Circle 5. Thank you. A new HP attack. Don't mind if I do. I've just noted it is so obvious on Zidon's pants where the model of his tail gives away to the texture of the hole in his pants for the tail.
What's that guy?
And I'm never gonna unsee that now every time we see Zidon's butt.
Squall!
Zidane, I owe you one.
Like, it's so obvious, like, where the model is coming in and
Wait a minute.
the
Nothing's
texture's there.
okay. We got trouble. Big trouble. Bart's got caught.
Never thought Bart's would fall for a trap.
Seriously?
It's my fault.
You,
We got too
do you not know
caught
him that
in
well?
race.
Because he is kind of stupid.
Stay sharp. You seem to be one of their targets.
Yeah, maybe. But I'm not losing sight of my target. I'm
And it is
resting
interesting
that
also with
way.
Duodecim recontextualizing the story. Zidane probably doesn't know that it is Kuja behind everything. Or at least doesn't suspect. Because, like, I think there is dialogue coming up, but it does explicitly confirm that Zidane has his memories of the end of Final Fantasy IX, where he and Kuja made their peace with each other. Are you sure? Because we played through Firian's story and I didn't see any light. But, okay. Yeah, like, Zidane made his peace with Kuja, and, you know, they're not, like, friends, but they're not enemies anymore. So he probably doesn't suspect that Kuja's the one scheming against him, which is interesting, experiencing his story now, realizing that. I don't know why it wanted us to come all the way down here. Would have been quicker to just go back, but what do I know? He's not alright, he's in enemy territory. Well, we did meet some spirits of the dead, but they just give us crappy chain skills. Well, there were some enemies. Were there that many enemies on the world map in Squall's storyline? I remember there were a few, but like not like exceptionally a lot. Kefka mannequin over there by a chest. Emperor mannequin over there. Weren't these guys here in other storylines too? Maybe they just respawned. Actually, no, that doesn't make sense with what we know of the mannequins and Dissidia's story. That is one thing I dislike about Zadont's attack animation. It's good for the mannequins, but the orbs of the dead and shattering rocks just like, okay, just attack the thing and break it. So it's still better than Squall's solid barrel. Oh, I'm never gonna have that problem with Zidane, at least.
I'm going all in.
Well, that was fun. I was like, oh, I reflected the fireball and he just got stunned by it. Okay, that makes this easy. I was gonna do the attack into the chase and kick him, but apparently I don't need to. Get that off, yeah. For now, anyway. Ah, there's something. I knew there'd be something over here. We've been here in like almost every storyline. Nah. Between breakage and summons, I already have plenty of bravery to kill enemies with. That could be useful, actually. What's the next one? I just... That can be useful, especially if you're in a gateway with a difficult to meet KP chance versus the enemies, but I don't think I need it. Okay, can I attack him quick enough? Okay, I can. Just want to dodge the initial one to make sure. Do you feel like breaking and stunning yourself for me? Okay, we'll go for the kick. Goodbye. I also noticed, like, a while back, it's like, Zadon was the first one, but Square Enix has kind of gotten in the habit of characters who dual-wield daggers in the reverse grip. Because there was Zadon, then there was Rem in Type 0, and Ignis in Final Fantasy 15. I think Noel has been shown occasionally wielding his swords that way. And I'm fairly sure they're not the only ones. Like, Ven has his Keyblade in the one grip, and yeah, it's just the one, but still. Like, we like... Oh, and Locke fights that way in Dissidia NT too, you know? Square Enix just has decided, you know, it's not enough for a character to wield a dagger. They need to wield 2 daggers and hold them backwards. Zadon's like, everyone's copying me, that's my thing! Well, actually, we can shop any time we want, just not from you. And no, nothing here. And nothing here. I talked to you, right? Yep. Oh. Okay. Ryukon Gateway. How many times have we been here? Kane's story, Tifa's story. He's not here, Zedon. Well, of course you know he's not here. Okay. Oh, that Squall's over there. Well, this should be fairly straightforward.
I'm going all in.
Oh, that's cute, Cecil. You tried. You failed, but you tried. I've never tried that combo. I thought that would work against a smarter opponent. I would think they could dodge out of that swift attack to free energy combo. Or like they would cover, but that was neat. I remember like in the very original Dissidia in Japan, like character movesets were like so entirely different, and free energy apparently was a chained HP attack from some of Zedon's other attacks, but then they retooled everyone for the North American release, and now free energy is its own HP attack. And then they did the universal tuning, final mix type release. It retained all the changes. Original Japanese Dissidia must have been so weird to play because there were so many major changes like that. Like Titus was the same way. His attacks that are chainable are apparently completely different. Yeah, just come over here and let me kill you, annoying.
Not feeling it?
Thank you, Mr. Chocobo. Give me those Chocobo items I am not using. At least not for a long time yet. That's also funny. I like also just Onion Knight reminding me. I like that, you know, in reference to Final Fantasy IX's art style, Zadon is so diminutive compared to everyone else. I just noticed I have to break him. There we go. You caught me. Come on, just walk into the fireballs. I just want to see if the computer's going to be stupid enough to just let them hit him. Come on, provide me with some entertainment before you die. Oh, that was surprising melee range. Come on, kid, get over here and die. Yeah, that's not blockable, sorry. I got bored. I just wanted to see the computer just like stand there or dodge into the flame or something, but the computer's not even gonna make things entertaining for me. Why you gotta be difficult? Okay, Zadon, this is a female mannequin, but don't hit on it. Hit it, not don't hit on it.
So, shall we get started?
You know, directed at a female mannequin, that line comes off very different. And I forgot the KP chance, I don't care, whatever. We got plenty of KP already. I miss out on like
What's the matter?
4 KP, I think. Meow Twister, yes. New inventory in the shop. What's in the shop? Okay, I don't know why that's unlocked. Wouldn't want it anyway. I'm pretty sure I have the Mage Masher, which is superior. And Moogle fur, because apparently skinning Moogles to use their fur in construction of weapons is a thing. That's not dark and disturbing at all. Got to equip this earlier, that's it. Okay. Hey Squall, what you got to say? Nah, these enemies are pretty stupid, but thanks for the offer. And again, most enemies are pretty dumb. Then you get the occasional slippery one who has 2 brain cells and is like, if they attack me with something that could kill me, I should dodge away from it. Could have been here earlier, Zedon. There was a really cute blonde girl you would have liked. She turns into a furry pink super being like you too. All the best heroes turn into furry pink super beings. That's why Zidane and Terra are the best and everyone else is less. This gateway, this feels like a troll design, intentional or not. Because if Squall wasn't in the way, we could just walk to the Stigma of Chaos and complete this gateway instantly. But no, Squall has to be in the way. Hey, you wanna move, Squall, please? Sure. A jump chain. Well, I got an empty slot. This is one of those circumstances where I shut the hell onto it earlier. And there was no room for it. Also gonna use that Brave Charge because I may as well at some point, and I do see that stronger enemy there. Elite, Expert, I keep getting the classification mixed up. I see the Bronze enemy there, I'll say. That's the easy way to classify him, the Bronze enemy. Yeah, and again, Zidon's other gateways don't look too tough, so this is the time. Use that Brave Charge. Yeah, we had this conversation. So now, because there are 5 enemies, now is the time to use that KP Gambler. 5 enemies or less, except no substitutes. And really, we have to kill, like, these 2 of them anyway.
Come on.
Wait, what is the KP chance side? 60-second break. Okay. So Brave Charge actually is not going to help that much because I still have to break them. Oh well, it's used now. What's done is done.
What's the matter? Not feeling it?
Oh, Booster 8. Yes, I love that. That is critical key to Zedon's kit. Short version, it's a ground attack with a very short cooldown lag that takes Zedon into the air. So he can immediately chain it into any of his aerial attacks. You dick. Your punishment must be more severe.
Come on.
Heh, didn't work out for you this time, asshole. That's right, kick him in the nads. I don't know if that's where the kick actually lands, but in my head canon, I kicked him in the nads and killed him.
What's the matter? Not feeling it?
Okay, and now the elite one. Now this one's gonna be a little tricky. Transient Witch. In the world of darkness. Having bad flashbacks to Fury. Unfortunately, Zidane is gonna have much less of a problem, but that equipment build.
So, shall we get started?
There we go. Why am I dashing for this? I have a fully X gauge. Or whatever. Call Squall in to do the honors.
What's the matter? Not feeling it?
2 levels. Don't mind if I do. And clean up the stragglers.
So, shall we get started?
My walkthrough is saying that Zadon was at level 12 at this point. I'm like, wow, I was under leveled. Oh, I'm over leveled now. Oh, come on. No! I didn't see it coming! Well, actually, I did see it coming because he was in front of me and he dashed straight at me. Oops! Ooh, and Mithril. If I still needed Mithril equipment, that would be something. I actually am still disappointed. I thought the Mithril set was like the set that lets you build EX fast. I'm like, oh, once I get Mithril, it's gonna be so awesome. But no, it's EX duration. But you know, at this early point in the game, you don't really have the equipment to. I don't think that worked out the way you hoped it would, Tifa. Chocobo randomizes both players' bravery and never ever use it. I never would, for self-evident reasons, you know. 75 KP. Black Flan Membrane. Okay.
Bartz, where have you been? Zidane. Squall, you came too.
You look alright.
Yeah, I managed to get away from a lot of mean-looking guys.
Well, really just
Never mind that.
one.
Look at this.
Well, actually, no, he did encounter several villains. And yeah, he evidently found his crystal.
Looks like I win.
I don't believe it. And here I was, actually worried about you.
Wait,
I like the Japanese delivery more. Zadon was like more like, I can't like more like upset. Like, I was worried about you, and you were just still looking for treasure and goofing off.
We finally meet again.
Kuja!
You have such a considerate friend. He didn't even think twice before delivering you my trap.
So it's all your fault, huh? What did you do to my friends?
Well, nothing. You're the one that's been
Still worried
teleported.
about others in this situation? Such recklessness.
Just answer me.
Don't like being alone? What would you do if you were to lose that which you were trying to protect?
What?
As
And
one who
they tried to
shares your
translate
faith, I simply
Zidon's
had to see how
character
your
arc from Final
heart would
Fantasy
break
IX over
upon
to this new
realizing how
medium.
powerless you
But it doesn't
truly
really work,
are.
because Zidon had like a big crisis of identity when he learned
Your friends
his
will get
purpose
hurt, and there is
in Final
nothing
Fantasy
you can
IX.
do. Like a bird
And
trapped
it's not
in
the
a
same
cage,
here.
you can only
Just,
listen as
you've
they
been kidnapped
scream
and your
with
friends are in
terror.
danger, and Zidon's like, I'm worried
I'll
about
be
my
looking
friends.
forward to your solo performance.
Well, yeah, of course you're worried about your friends. That's not a character flaw or a character arc.
Guys?
Like, I get it, maybe it is just more that Zidane doesn't like being alone, but, you know, they don't really play it that way. His story is another one where the mole's a little confused. He might as walk. Might as well. I'm starting to think my brain is getting fried by this LP. Between this and Squall's storyline, I'm just messing up all my words. Like, shouldn't you know this is Chaos's realm? You are on your way here. I mean, you could probably see the floating volcano island from the desert, and it's not exactly subtle. A nice touch is that they do include that. Oh. Well, actually, I did want to go into the menu anyway, so I can adjust equipment. Empty assist gauge. I don't think I have pre-assist yet. I think that has to be bought from the Moogle near Cornelia. But yeah, the gateways to Chaos are here, but you can't access them yet. How do I get down? Oh, wrong way to get down. Unless there wasn't a chest that no, it's too small. It couldn't be a chest that I missed. I walked to the other side of the grass, so yeah, pretty sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, there's nothing up there. Okay, just making sure. You never know. Just hide everywhere. In the normal Final Fantasy, this is where the nation of Onrak is, and the island, Chaos's island, is like floating above the water temple. Which is, it's a neat reference, but also like, was there specific importance given to the water temple? Like, I know it doesn't totally fit with the world map, or it'd be tricky to design the world map this way, but you'd think that Chaos's lair would be the Chaos Shrine, wouldn't you? Like I said, you'd like actually, you know, you could do that. The Chaos Shrine's on a peninsula, if I remember correctly, so like you could have it be in the location of the Chaos Shrine and just have it be like a floating island or something, you know? And so like the characters can see it, but they can't reach it. Then again, that doesn't create the like Lands of Chaos thing, so that wouldn't work now. There we go, just die please, thank you. I'm also, again, from my walkthrough, mentioned in nice touch should have You're Not Alone playing here. That would be a nice touch if they did a remaster to put that in. They changed the world map theme to You're Not Alone. Oh. I dodged that. Fine. Die the hard way. Yeah, dodging against the wall doesn't help much. You have to actually move. But better luck next time. Well, there won't be a next time, you're kind of dead now. EX charge! Yay! I look forward to getting rid of you when I inevitably find another map skill somewhere around here that I want more. Or I have just end up buying one in the next storyline. Come back the way I came. I do remember the Lands of Chaos can get a bit confusingly laid out, cause, yeah. And hey, there's a river just, you know, a few meters away from the pools of magma. I don't think that's how geography works, but then Final Fantasy's never known how geography works. Why start questioning it now? Yeah. This isn't how geography works. But then again, I'm not a geography expert. Who am I to lecture? I'm sure, like, maybe if you know in the comments, I don't do that thing, you know, post in the comments what you think, but if there's in the comments, if there is like picture footage of like an active volcano lava stream next to a running river somewhere, let me know, because I'm just curious now. You think either one would cancel out the other in some way, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4 enemies. Sure. And a stage bravery boost. That'll make things easy.
Stay sharp now. I got you now.
I'm so overpowered at this point, I don't even need my summons. This is awesome.
What's the matter? You not feeling it?
Come on!
I got you now.
What's the matter? Not feeling it?
I also make note, the orbs of the dead that you break to get the chain skills, apparently there were only 2 in the area short time where you were with Squall, and there's 6 in the lands of Discord. But since the power of the orbs doesn't carry over through gateways, it doesn't work out. It says my walkthrough says, but my walkthrough's been wrong before already today. I should have chained that. Like, you're annoying me, Cecil. I hesitated for some reason. I forgot. Mio Twister does decent damage, actually. I could have broken him and killed him.
What's the matter? Not feeling it?
Wah, wah, wah.
And last but not least, who's our final punching bag? Counterfeit Youth. Piece of cake.
This is it! Fly away!
He did! Well, dashed away.
This is it! Fly away!
Okay, we're just gonna retry.
Stay sharp now.
Burn it up! Burn it up! Burn it up! This is it! Fly away!
You're annoying me, you little onion shit.
Burn it up! I'm going all in!
Yeah, that's a neat little loophole. When Zadon starts up Tidal Flame, he can deal Tidal Flame. He can actually deal brave damage on the dagger smash into the ground, as the Onion Knight just learned there. I've been quiet this gateway because again, just same enemies as always. I'll also just mention I'm not a fan of the Final Fantasy IX dungeon music. It's nah. It's a good theme overall, like I like Final Fantasy IX's main theme, but it doesn't work as dungeon music. It sounds just too dark and ominous. Yeah, and there's the last Orb of the Dead. And now it means blinding light. I think that's a cross or a straight chain. But we will never know, because we cannot complete it. Such a pity. Such a shame. Ah well. Reckless? What did he do? Like, Kuja didn't do anything reckless. He teleported Zedon to their territory. Then again, it is Zedon. He probably is capable of taking out Chaos all by himself. And they're trying to, again, make this fit Kuja's character arc, but it kinda works. And this is supposed to be an allusion to and it's by nature that the victor always prevails. It's supposed to be an illusion like Kuja, the weak lose their freedom to the strong, and it's the problem of the nature that only the strong survive, but they mangled the translation. But yeah, the victor always prevails. Well, usually that's how it works. Yeah, if someone prevails, they've won.
Guys,
Not even a personal philosophy, that's just
what should
reading
we
a
do?
dictionary definition. Victor, one who prevails.
today's not a good day for a date.
Whoa, Zadon must be really depressed. He's turning down a hot chick.
But I'm powerless. There's nothing I can do for them.
There is always something that can be done.
Go kill Chaos!
But
I know we have the fence in the
it
way,
might
but
be too late.
we should be able to get around it.
Your friends believe in you. They do not think you will fail.
Good for them.
You should believe in them.
Believe in them.
Your friends are strong.
Yeah.
Veronica Taylor, veteran voice
You're right.
actress. They gave her nothing to
They
work
aren't the type
with.
to get beat up that easily.
Like, what's with the
I
dramatic
have to make
pauses
sure
every
no-
line Cosmos has
That's-
here?
That's the least I can do. Thanks a lot, Cosmos. Wow. I guess I must really look pathetic. It's usually me who's cheering up the ladies.
I know. Zedon never change. It's why we love you.
Your gentleness is also your strength.
Cosmos!
Why did you teleport away before finishing that sentence? Did you have to be overly dramatic like that?
Gotta stay sure of myself.
She's right. I can't help my friends who are probably being attacked right now. But I have to believe in them. They'll be okay without me. Now if I get back and they're all dead, then I can be sad. Return to where you belong. Another Final Fantasy IX theme. Oh, I am way over leveled. I just want to see what... Kuja is level 22. Oh, I feel sorry for you, Kuja. Now, I could multi-chain here, but I would only get 4 of them, so... Do it the hard way.
I'll take you on.
Sure. Actually, that does remind me, I do want to check something.
What's the matter? Not feeling it?
I do want to check. I have to import. Yeah, cancel. First, I need to change Zidon's equipment. Oh, I already took off the level booster. Okay, good. Pretty good. 3 more AP. Okay. Booster 8, that's what I want on him. Yes. Wait, it was 7 more AP. Okay, so let's go here and see what we can do. Booster accessory times 5. Oh, that brave damage is going to be glorious. It's going to be beautiful. And I have Kuja coming up, so I actually should fight these guys anyway. Charge up the EX gauge. I'll just show off Booster 8 now. Might as well. Right into Swift Attack. Like, pretty much all of Zidon's aerial melee attacks can be chained out of Booster 8. And it does decent damage on its own too, and launches Zidon and the opponent into the air, so... Booster 8 is just awesome. Oh, and also better, it's mid priority, so it can't be blocked. The opponent can block it, but they'll still stagger. Burn the tree! Zadon knows a thing or two about evil trees. I was trying to be stylish, X-Death, but you just didn't want to cooperate, so boom, you die.
What's the matter? Not feeling it?
Solution 9, which I will never use because it is shitty.
Stay sharp now.
I know, right? Like, you just dodged in place twice and then I blew you up. That's a pretty lame way to end.
What's the matter? Not feeling it?
Evidently, no, she isn't. I mean, look what happened. Oh, didn't mean to do that right away. Hang on a sec. Can I back out of this fight? Yeah, I didn't mean to select that. I wanted to go into the menu. Okay, good. We can just back out, no penalty. Okay. Let's get Mio Twist on. Ooh! Almost. But yeah, Solution Minor launches multiple projectiles, but they don't really home in well. But it's 4. It was 4, right? Yeah, 4 AP. And that's exactly what we get normally, because we got the AP bonus on our bonus day. Okay. One final surprise enemy, so we can learn the final Mio Twister chain.
Stings, huh? Stings, huh? Stings, huh?
Third time's the charm.
I got you now.
And another level up.
What's the matter? Not feeling it?
I almost feel sorry for Kuja at this point. He does not stand a chance. At all. There we go. Oh, I probably have some support abilities I can equip, because why not? And that'll do fine. Nah. Tell me I get the cutscene again. Ah, crud. Okay,
This is a tragedy, you know. I'm gonna rewrite the script. Stings, huh?
my mind really is frazzled. And they use Necron's theme instead of Dark Messenger, which... No. No. Look at that damage! Also, I'm just gonna mention, I don't really like Zidon's EX burst. Just, you know, barrage of attacks. Eh.
feeling it?
Evidently, I haven't been feeling it today because I forgot. Oh, the theater is a thing. I didn't have to. Because I was thinking just make the save state, and then, you know, I'll finish the LP recording, I'll come back and I'll exit the gateway, and then, you know, just
As
play
long
through it
as I
again,
have
and I
my
can watch
friends.
then.
Losing just isn't an option.
But the theater is a thing.
Kuja, tell me something.
I wish that texture
it
problem
really
would
so
stop
hard
happening in these
To trust in
cutscenes.
someone?
What good is trust? You cling to others only because you are helpless, alone.
We just kicked your
But
ass,
if you
dude. That
trust in
kind of
others-
proves we aren't.
Then you're never alone.
Cease with the noise!
Floor tech. Thank
I've
you,
heard
floor
enough.
textures.
Never. When the curtain falls, it is I who shall bask in the applause.
But you're kind of dead now, so that's not gonna happen. Okay, Zidane, you proved how of a badass you are, and that's why you earned your crystal. And I love that the crystal also, it's shaped like the one in the logo and colored like the one in the
Is that-
logo. And also the one in the
Hey!
crystal world.
I have friends who believe in me.
This is the one thing I don't get though, why Zidane gets a
That's
narration
how
over
I'm
his
able to
final
face
part,
any
because Final
hardship.
Fantasy IX also had a narrator,
That's how it's
but it was
always
heavily
been.
implied to be Vivi, if I
Yes.
remember correctly, if not outright
How it'll
confirmed.
always be.
So Zidane narrating the end of his story, not really a
I'm
thing.
going back to where I belong.
Well, actually, you're already there.
Unwavering trust in his friends turned his fear into courage.
If you say so. I've just stopped trying to understand this game's
No matter
balls.
how deep the world's despair, the shining light of trust will never fade.
The power is yours, friendship is magic,
With the
by the heart of the
pursuit for his
cards.
crystal
Yeah,
at
we get it.
He calls out to his dear friends.
Okay. Bit of a... Don't know what that was supposed to mean to end the Zidane story on. But that is Zidane's story, my main. I hope you like seeing me play as him, because you're going to be seeing me play as him a lot in the future. But for now, that is it. Next time, it is the third and final part of the trio, with Bots, who has already gained a couple levels because of the Gilgamesh report I had to do. But that's for next time. See you, everybody.